CreativeDisc lovers, welcome back on the exclusive interview with us, with me, Lauretha. And today we have our special musicians that is with us. And who are they? But first, I'm going to give you a little of a teaser that this musician just launched his latest single, also with a featuring project with also one of the musicians from Singapore. And please welcome, this is Dru Chen Gentle Bones. Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Creative
Hi,
Disc.
great. How are you guys doing?
Very well, thanks.
How is Singapore right now?
Oh, it's cloudy right now. It's good. It's good. Always good.
It's good, yeah. We are missing to go and travel to Singapore so bad. So this interview can, cure our, I don't know, like longing feelings to travel to Singapore by talking to you guys.
Hopefully so. Yes. Hopefully.
Great. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say congratulations on your new single, or latest single, La Dida, Dru Chen featuring Gentle Bones. We already listened to that.
Hey, sorry. Just connections cutting a little bit, Lauretha.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I guess it's my, is it mine that cut off the signals?
Is it okay on your end, Joel, Julia?
Okay.
Yes, I think Lauretha cut off.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'd like to continue my first question, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So okay. So first of all, how do you guys like tell us how do you guys meet and finally having this new project on the new single of La Dida, Dru and Joel?
That's a
Can you tell us?
really good question. Who wants to tell this story, Joel, perhaps?
Joel or Dru?
No, Dru, you have to do it, man.
We'll split the duties, okay?
Sure.
Actually, I first met Joel probably, I would say, 6 years ago, because there was a studio that also doubled up as a music school, and it just so happened that around that time I was, teaching there, and Joel would come in and he would work on music in the studio side, and I would hear these incredible beats and I would hear these incredible melodies and vocals, and I was just like, my goodness, wow, that's really inspiring stuff. And then he'd pop out and I'm like, hey man, hey. But we never really connected until probably about, a year and a half ago, thereabouts. And we reached out to each other, and we found, that there's perhaps the potential to, work together there. And Joel, you want to take it from there, perhaps?
Yeah, so I mean, I've had the pleasure of being able to kind of partake in the creation of this album. So it was a huge honor to be able to actually have a collaboration together, And Dru is a very talented guy, He has experimented with many genres. So to come together to kind of create, let's say, concise pop music, I think was a real pleasure to be able to do that together. And yeah, I think I've got to know him really well through all the writing processes, and at least I believe so. And it's been like it's been a crazy journey. I think for us, if we are able to have this La-di-da be able to empower and uplift individuals, I think we would have done our job pretty well.
Wow.
Well
And
said.
speaking of the lyric itself, is it only like if we divide into a percentage, like who wrote the most on the lyrics? Is it Dru or you, Joel, like divide into half and half, or how is the brainstorming going about the lyrics itself?
That's a really, really good question. Probably one for the music nerds and the production nerds there. Um, this is a true collaboration, you know, in the real sense of the word, where, you know, we work on the music, you know, we work on the arrangement, the composition, the lyric writing, and you know, once that's all put together, you know, we sing and split up the lines like that, you know, and try and tell the story with our voices, you know, in addition to the lyrics. It really is a 50-50 way of doing it. We may engage, you know, some of our friends to help out on the different aspects of the production, of the instrumentation as well. Yeah, and so we actually did do that. Shout out to Jay-Z Lee from China, his beat maker, incredible. You know, he put the beat on it, and we filled Jesse Barrett, my friend from Australia, filled out the bass line on it, and things like that. And from a conception, and writing perspective, definitely Joel and I, you know, we split the duties.
It's actually quite fun, right? Like Dru had this amazing guitar line, right, that you hear now in the verse. And then he sent it over and then was like, okay, let's try to write something over there. So we actually built off it over 2 nights, I think, in terms of the writing and the songwriting. And it's just a very fast process, you know. We would just like be singing ideas out to the room. And then if any of us like catches a melody that we like of each other's, we put it in the song. So it really came together really well. And I think lyrically, it kind of really summed up a mood that we both were really feeling at that time, which is what you hear in La Di Da. That was a beautiful process.
That's it.
And I watched the video clips, and the concept was just like a talent show thing, talent search show. Who came up with that idea? Is it Dru or Joel? It's kind of funny at first, and then you just like jumping into the talent, you know, shows that time.
Wow, definitely. Joel had a really wonderful, you know, brainwave and a brief to create something that was, you know, really quirky and humorous, which is a nice contrast because the music can start out a bit emo, you know, and then our director, editor, Yating, you know, came up with that, with the concept and pitched us several different briefs. It was really, really interesting to watch them and Joel work together, and the rest of, you know, Young Lee Records and Lynch, in terms of the creative direction. I was just happy to be along for the ride. Yeah, Joel?
I love the music.
Do you want to add some cool story about the making of the music videos? Is there any, you know, fun stories? Because I saw that, you know, people are tearing up like, talent search and stuff. Like, it's very surprising looking at you guys.
Man, I think like we both just cracked each other up like crazy. I was having such a blast just watching Dru do his thing, you know, and then he was having a blast watching me do my thing as well. I think we were both like quite new to this kind of humorous concept where we had to both perform, but yet also like not take ourselves too seriously, you know. And my favorite was both of us being judges, actually.
And what about you, Dru? Is it the same thing? Because it's very I didn't see that coming, because you both can, you know, act that funny guys in the talent show. It was unexpected.
Unexpected is the word. I think Joel has the most incredible deadpan, like low-key sense of humor. It's so dry, it's so funny. I could like, I think they had to probably stop some of the takes because I was laughing so hard.
Okay.
So just watching him do his thing is really funny. Go check out the clip, La Di Da, okay? Dru Chen Gentle.
Go check out that music video. Now let's jump on your album a little bit. I have some questions about your Dru's album of Slow Life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can I ask you something?
Absolutely.
The Slow Life is just remind me of living during the pandemic. Like, people have to slower their life and something like that. And is that how it came from, your idea of making that album, the Slow Life thing, or what is it? What is the big message of your album actually?
Wow, that's a really good question. You know, I'm just actually moving house earlier this week, and I was clearing out my stuff, and I found a notebook in it from maybe 8 years back, and it had some diary writing and some lyrics of a song, and then it said Slow Life there, and I was like, oh, it came from there. So that is actually pre-pandemic, a long time ago. And I had this notion, I think, probably to do with living life intentionally as much as possible, and doing the things that are meaningful for you. Because if that passion drives you, you're going to really go far with it. You don't have to push in terms of forcing things to find the true meaning, your ikigai, if that makes sense, which is the confluence of,
I know that ikigai.
there you go.
Right.
The things that matter to you the most and that you're good at, that you can sustain yourself with, that the world needs. So Slow Life was pre-pandemic. I had a few titles floating around, and I just said, hey, what do you think of Slow Life? And then immediately Joel got excited by it, and I was like, oh, is it really that exciting? I thought it's just Slow Life. But we worked towards having songs that could fill out this notion of the ups and downs of life, looking at all the different aspects of it, light and shade. And so it came to be, and very, very proud of it. Actually, we have the show poster right there for Slow Life. These are the only things in this new room right now, is the poster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very minimalist, yeah, very minimalist. So, well, actually, we have a very limited time to talk, but I would like to ask you one last question. What are your guys' 2022 wishes for a better world, maybe, or from Dru and from Joel?
Joel, go
your
ahead.
wish for? Yeah, okay, Joel first.
Okay, if I may say, I would love to be able to perform live in Indonesia. And I hope you can come and watch us perform. Yeah, but at the end of the day, also, I think we're just really excited for stuff to be getting better. We've waited quite a long time for this, for the situation to be easing. So, we made it. We made it 2 years, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years of not going anywhere. So sad.
True.
Yeah, I think
Cool. What about Dru?
Yeah, Lauretha, if you know anyone, who can get us a show over there where you are, in Indonesia, that would be absolutely incredible. Send us your way. That would be a blessing for the upcoming year. I just hope that everyone, is able to stay resilient and positive, and sending my love out there.
Thank you so much for your positive message to us, and I hope you guys stay safe and stay creative and stay healthy too. And we wish to come to Singapore to watch your shows and wherever you guys have festivals or shows coming up next year.
Thank you. Check out the record, Dru Chen, Gentle Bones. Yeah, peace.
Life out now.
Don't forget to listen on Ladida singles from Dru Chen featuring Gentle Bones. Thank you guys so much for your time. We're from CreativeDisc.com signing out. Bye.
Thank you, Lauretha.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dru. Thank you, Joel.